Hi, and welcome to IELTS Mark, tips and tricks and practice for the IELTS exam. Today we're going to be talking about writing again, and I'm talking today about supporting arguments in your writing. And what I mean by that is IELTS examiners are looking for your argument or your opinion on something, but they're also looking to see how you support it. Now, the difference between an IELTS score of 6 and an IELTS score of 7, a 6 means that you present some arguments, but you don't really support them very well. A 7 for the IELTS score means that you present an argument or an opinion, and then you use some supporting sentences to support what you have said. I have here in front of me just some very quick writing that I did before, and I might just, you can't see it that clearly on the screen, but I might just go through some of these quickly and I'll show you what I mean. So obviously these paragraphs, firstly, secondly, thirdly, these paragraphs are too short to write in the writing test. But what I might do here is just show you how I would support it. So my first point there is children, I don't think children spend too much time in front of electronic devices for the following reasons. Now, if you have that opinion or if you don't, it doesn't really matter. You just need to be able to make a decent argument. So firstly, the world they will inherit will be vastly different from the world we enjoy today, and we should not try and restrict them in an area that may become important in the future. Okay, so how would I say that, or how would I support that argument? Maybe I just put another sentence in there saying, we cannot predict how the world might change in the future, or indeed what skills might be necessary for children to develop today. For these reasons, it is important to give children as much exposure to new technology and new technology as possible. I might go on to do another little sentence there, I think, to give that some more support. So, but you can kind of see what I mean. If I just had that first sentence there, the world they will inherit in the future will be vastly different to the world that we know and enjoy today, and that we shouldn't try and restrict them. It's probably not enough. Yeah, it's a good point, but it's not enough. You need to support that somehow with a further sentence. We cannot predict how the world might change in the future, so we shouldn't try and predict what it will be like. We should give them as much exposure as we can to what they think that they might need in the future. And then you can go on, maybe even to give some science or some support. Just on that point, when I was an IELTS examiner, I read hundreds and hundreds of essays of students saying all of the research today points to, or the detailed research on this point says that. That's great if you've actually read that research, but IELTS examiners know that you probably haven't read the research for the particular question that you got in the IELTS writing exam. So it just doesn't sound very honest or true when you say that. So I'd probably steer away from that. But if you do know a little bit about the science or the research, then by all means put that in there. Okay, so today's tip is make sure that you put some good supporting arguments in your writing to support the points or the arguments that you're putting forth. Okay, I hope that was helpful. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to like or subscribe for more of these videos, and good luck with your exam.